Hey, Thursday today, and yeah, good day today. It's been a bit of an odd one. Spurs got beaten last night, which is bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It's not like poor old Celtic the other day, but it's still, not good. Yeah, and yeah, today me and my daughter we had to go to the cemetery. My mum, I think you all know, my mum passed away at Christmas, and we had the funeral at the crematorium in January, and it was agreed, or it's part of the deal, that her ashes would be buried at my dad's grave, and I thought that was that really, and I think my daughter did as well. And then a couple of weeks ago, my daughter, she was on holiday in Italy. And she texted me. She said, "Hey, Dad, we got to do anything about Nana's ashes?" And I said, "Well, I think it's all been taken care of, to be honest." And but she got in touch with the undertakers, and no, it wasn't. And so they were waiting for us to sort of like be ready to do it. So we arranged to get it sorted out today, and it was all very nice. So it was surprisingly nice, actually, and painless. I mean, the fact that it's been quite a pleasant morning helped, but the guy from the undertakers couldn't have been nicer. There's a lady there from the council, and they gave us lots of space to. I mean, basically, it's like the ashes were just like in a box, and it's a case of just putting the box into the hole that they dug. And yeah, and we both sort of like had a private moment. There's a few tears, and then afterwards, me and my daughter, we sort of walked back towards town along the river, which was absolutely lovely. And it's just nice to have that sort of like a nice gentle stroll, and like have a natter and sort of spend a bit of quality time together, and then we went and had a coffee at Starbucks, and then yeah, so I don't know, that was really, really nice, and I think times like that are really sort of priceless. And there's one of my sort of big mentors these days online is a guy called Vishen Lakhani, who runs Mindvalley, which is a company based in Kuala Lumpur, which they promote and publish like lots of like videos and books, like new agey, sort of very, very sort of like new age alternative stuff, like yoga and but meditation, but it's all good stuff, and it's interesting in as much that because Vishen Lakhiani is a engineer by trade, so he's although he's quite new agey, he approaches it in quite a scientific way, which is it's kind of like in the spirit of that book, the Zen in the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. And one of the things that he says in it is, one of his spiels is that there's three things that we all need in life. He said there's, which is, we all need to growth, and that's like either, through education or, getting fitter or whatever. And then contribution, which is like where we, when we contribute to stuff either through our work or perhaps what we do in our spare time through, I don't know, through your church, through, your clubs, whatever. There's a lot of things in the world which just wouldn't happen without people volunteering to do them. I mean, like AA is a good case in point. Lots of sports clubs and that sort of thing. It's just usually the goodwill of a few people that keeps things like that going. And the other thing is the experience. And he said something which I think is very, very wise. He said, a lot of us, we spend a lot of time sort of chasing, like working hard or, various scams to make money, to buy things. And yeah, if we buy something, like a new car or something like that, the pleasure we get from it is very fleeting. It's and I've said about this before, and it's it's part of the Buddhist thing that, you know, like one of the causes of suffering is desire, because we desire new things or want something, and then when we got it, then we want something else, and then we want something else, and it's like feeding a monster. And but he says, but the thing is, like, experiences, they're the things that, you know, the best things, and you know, and I think it's very true. And like today, you know, although that should really have been quite a sad day, it actually turned into a nice day, and it's a morning that I'll think back on with fondness, probably for the rest of my life, because, you know, it was, you know, the kindness of the guy from the undertakers and the lady from the council, and just, you know, being able to spend that time, you know, with my daughter, you know, sort of like remembering my mum, and then just having a nice, you know, bit of time together, just you know, shooting the breeze, and you know, and I don't see a lot of my girl now. I mean, which is the way it should be. You know, she's at university. You know, she's got a partner now, and you know, it's the old, you know, flying the nest, and that's the way it should be. So, sort of being out, you know, getting that time to spend with her was very important, and I think it's important that, you know, the things like this, you know, these experiences and stuff, that we do treasure them, you know, and you know, rather than just sort of keep sort of chasing after, like, you know, material things. You know, this is far more important. And you know, like today, that, you know, I feel a lot wealthier for that particular experience today than I would have done if, you know, a lot of other things really. Yeah, that's another nice thing that happened. Yeah, today was I saw a friend of mine who he helped me out quite a lot a few years ago, and I've not really been able to properly repay him. And you know, I'm looking, the way things are looking, I should be able to sort him out by Christmas. And I said this to him this morning, and he said, when you can, don't let it, you know. And it just so, but you know, it's something that was bothered me. But I felt that, you know, like now, you know, we've built a bridge between ourselves again, and it's just such a nice feeling. So yeah, it's been a good, positive morning, and I hope that all goes well for the weekend. So yeah, I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Cheers. Bye bye.